If you're thinking about moving to Flint, Texas, and you're trying to do a little bit more research to see whether Flint would be the perfect place for you to live, then stick around and watch this video, because today I'm in Flint, and like always I'm gonna go around 3 different neighborhoods at 3 different price points and show you exactly what your money will get you for Flint, and also go over a bit of the information about Flint here in East Texas. And all of that is coming up right now. Howdy everyone, and welcome back to the channel. For those new here, my name is Ronnie Withers, and if you want to know what it's like to live, eat, work, sleep and play in Tyler, Texas and the surrounding areas just like Flint, then go ahead and smash that subscribe button and give the notification bell a nice little tap so you're the first to be notified on any Tyler, Texas market updates. I'm getting calls every single day of people just like you who are looking to either relocate to Tyler, move within Tyler, or sell their Tyler home. So if that sounds like you, then go ahead and please give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and we can get together, we can get on a call, and we can see just how to get you into your dream Tyler home and cut out all the unnecessary stress of buying a house. Without further ado, today we are in Flint, Texas, which Flint is technically described as an unincorporated community. So it's not a town, it's not a city, it's an unincorporated community. And Flint sits south of Tyler, and it is the almost transitional zone between Tyler and Bullard. So when you drive south out of Tyler, you go through Flint to get to Bullard. Even though it's an unincorporated community, Flint has around 14,000 people living here, so it's definitely not a small area, at least in East Texas standards. But I don't think of Flint being an unincorporated community as a negative, because you kind of get the best of both worlds. You're very, very close to Tyler. You could be from 0 minutes to 10 minutes away from Tyler, and also the same with Bullard. So you get all the amenities of South Tyler and Tyler really close, but then you can also just be 10 minutes away from Bullard and have that really nice small town feel and that really cute downtown. So I think Flint is an absolutely amazing place to live. The average price of a home here in Flint is $365,500. So it's kind of the same as around the Tyler area, but homes here in Flint are really nice. And you'll definitely find the higher up you go in price point, the more land you get and the more rural kind of property you will get here in Flint. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video, because I'm going to be showing you a home that last sold for around $3.2 million, and that one's sitting on a nice piece of land, and that's going to be very different to something that you might get in the Azalea district, for example. So you get a lot more land. Here in Flint, even though we're not an actual city, so we've got a post office, we've got a Brookshire's, the line for Flint goes all the way up to Lake Palestine, so you can get some lakefront homes as well. And there also is a quite famous water park at a place called The Villages here in Flint. I'll put a photo up of that right here, and that's a really good area for you to spend with your families. It's an indoor water park, so it doesn't matter whether it's the summer or the winter, you can go and have some fun there. So next, let's move on to our first neighborhood, our starter price point neighborhood, and then we'll work up from there and finish with that expensive home. We'll head to that first neighborhood right now. Here we are. We're here in the Colony subdivision here in Flint, which is a really, really nice starter point neighborhood. The homes are built around the late 1990s, early 2000s. The average price point of a home here in the Colony is around $250,000. So kind of at that starter point, price point for a home. The home in this neighborhood that I want to show you is this one right behind me, right here. So this house last sold for $225,000. So slightly above average for this area. It is 1,321 square foot. It is 3 bed, 2 bath, and it was built in the year 2000. So that's the kind of thing you get for your money here in this neighborhood. And a lot of the homes are very similar. So you'll find a lot of the homes are brick built. So they're obviously built very nice. They all look very nice. None of the yards look overgrown. There is no HOA. So that kind of shows that the homeowners take it upon themselves to keep their area really nice and presentable all year round. Like it's January right now, The lawns are very nice and mowed, and everything looks really good. One of my first deals that I helped the buyers with were in this neighborhood, and they're really happy with their purchase. This won't be a living in Tyler video without mentioning the sidewalks. So there are no sidewalks, unfortunately, in this neighborhood. And the only negative I'd say is the streets are narrow-ish. They're not bad, and you don't notice it too much, but compared to some other areas in Tyler and the surrounding areas, the roads are pretty small. But don't let that discourage you. If you're trying to get in to the home buying process and you want to get yourself a home, this definitely would be an area, the Colony would definitely be an area that I'd recommend looking into. So there's really nice homes here. You're around 10 minutes from Tyler, 5 minutes from Bullard. So if you wanted to be a little bit closer to Bullard, then this is definitely a place that I believe you should be looking. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a drive around now, and I will put a clip in of all the houses and exactly kind of what the area looks like. So I'll do that, and then we can go over to our second neighborhood at the slightly higher up price point. So I'll meet you there. We are now here in a brand new community. So all these homes that I'm about to show you are new builds. They're built by Conaway Homes. This is the Turtle Creek Ranch community. It is absolutely beautiful here. Let me just show you one home here, for example. So this home, it's a new build, or it was built in 2022. It is currently for sale for $384,990. It is a 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,100 square foot, and it's on 0.7 of an acre. So that's what you're going to get. Such a nice house, a really good looking house in Flint. Again, I just drove from Tyler, and it took me around 10 minutes from South Tyler. So that's where we're situated here. It is such a quiet area. You drive off of the main road, and you drive for around a mile or so, and you get here. This is just in the middle of nowhere. It's your kind of own little slice of paradise. This is amazing. No sidewalks yet, unfortunately, as you can see down here, but just give you a little 360. This is so nice. And the homes look absolutely amazing. So they're built by Conaway Homes, which is a home builder here in Tyler, and a really reputable one at that. One thing to note is if you get one of these houses, you have a communal mailbox where you have to come out and get your mail there. So you don't have a mailbox at the front of your house. But this is just a really nice area. You've got trees all around you, and it's just a really, really nice community. Just before we go back in the car and we go to our third community, I've just got one more home to show you in this area. So this home just recently sold for $414,990. It is a 4-bed, 2-bath. It's around 2,000 square foot, and it's got 0.8 of an acre, so a really good sized lot as well. And that sold for a slightly higher price point in the low 400,000s. So that is the home over there. Okay, so now we're going to go to our third community, which is a slightly higher price point, and then we're going to finish off getting out in the country and showing you a property that last sold for $3.2 million. So all of that coming up. Let's get into the next community and neighborhood right now. For our third neighborhood, we are in the South Haven community neighborhood here in Flint. So this is our higher price point neighborhood with an average home selling for around $600,000. This is a really nice area. The houses are really big. That's one thing that I initially noticed, is how big the houses are. So one home that I need to point out is this home behind me right here. So it last sold for $681,000. It's a 6-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,800 square foot home, and it's also got a swimming pool as well. So that is what you're going to get here. But these houses are absolutely beautiful. Like most of the places I go, really nice, quiet areas. It's such a really nice suburban feel. The homes are really big. A lot of the homes have swimming pools in their backyards, and that's what you're going to be getting around your kind of starting point at high 500s here, and it goes all the way into the 6s and some in the low 7s as well. So that's what you're going to get around this area in Flint. There are quite a few gated communities as well. This is not a gated community, but there are some around here. But the homes here are going to be a little bit bigger than the ones in the gated community, because you're paying for that gate in those communities. Last up, we're going to be moving on to our multi-million-dollar property out in the countryside here in Flint. I'm going to put in a little clip of some of the houses around this area in the South Haven community, and then we're going to move on to that multi-million-dollar property. So let's cut to that right here. Here we are at our very last home of the day. Now, I promised you I'd show you it, but this home last sold for $3.2 million. Now let's try and get a good look. There's only a certain amount we can see because it's behind gates, but here's the home right now. Now we're off the beaten track. We're about 5 minutes away from the highway, and you go down lots of different country lanes to get to this property, and the homes around here are so beautiful. As you can see, there's another home back there, and then you've got the $3.2 million property here. So this home has 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. It was built in 2016. It is 11,300 square foot. It has a 10-car garage, and it also has a swimming pool. But just look how beautiful this home is. It is also 6.3 acres of land. Now I'll put some photos of the house up from Zillow right here so you can see exactly what it looks like. But this is absolutely beautiful and in a nice area, really quiet. And then we're only 10 minutes away from Tyler as well. So that's what you get for your money. That's what you get for the higher price point here in Flint. Now, one thing that I did mention earlier is when you start paying those $1 million, you don't really get little subdivisions with HOAs. You get a house on a nice bit of land, which I prefer that personally. If I'm going to spend $1 million, which I don't have to spend, but if I'm going to spend $1 million, I'm going to want a house on a nice bit of land and a nice space, just like this house right here. I hope that gives you a bit of a better idea exactly what you're going to get here in Flint. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, my name is Ronnie. If you are thinking about moving to Tyler or Flint, then go ahead and give me a call, a text or an email, and we can get the ball rolling on your move. Whether it be 3 months, whether it be 3 days, whether it be 3 weeks, give me a call and we can start talking about it, and I'll set you up in a search and we can see what's out there and exactly what you want to buy. Please leave a comment below if you are thinking about moving to Tyler or Flint. If you've got any questions about this video, if you have any more questions, just leave that comment below, drop me a like, and until next time, cheerio.